Please join me in welcoming a professional, a leader, and an exquisite writer and a poet as well, the Group CEO of Polaris, Mr. Sabbah, as we celebrate his unwavering dedication to environmental stewardship. Please join hands for Mr. Sabbah.
नहमदुहु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम अम्मा बाद फ़ऊज़ु बिल्लाहि समील अलीम मिनश शैतानिर लईनिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम व ताअवनु अलल बिर्रि वत तक़वा व ला ताअवनु अलल इस्मि वल उद्वान सदक़ल्लाहुल अलीयुल अज़ीम. Honorable Group CEO FDH Malik Aslam sir, our veteran scout Louis Fernandez, Madam Her Excellency Khanum Zehra, the Embassy of Islamic Republic of Iran, our wonderful friends, my colleagues, my beloved scouts and guides, Assalamu alaikum. Nothing much to say, but there's a lot to do. And I always say that the power of doing is that it manifests itself in many ways. We are doing a very humble bit, a very small contribution. And I believe that in the process we are learning, and I would like to, in a minute or so, I will just conclude this by conveying what I have learned from this entire process of plantations. And I want each one of the young ones here to note and register. The first thing, I was moved by how Louis Fernandez put the feeling in the words of Rudyard Kipling's. Remember, plantation is more of a spiritual experience. You are not putting a plant into soil only. You are putting an effort, putting your faith in tomorrow, beyond the time of your own life. You may not see this tree, but you are actually showing your faith in tomorrow, in your commitment in your faith. The second thing is, trees give you the idea that you can go upwards if you are rooted in the ground. So never forget your roots, from where you belong, from where you come. Without your roots, you can't go up. The second lesson, don't mind if somebody puts you in the soil, somebody puts you in the earth, because a seed sprouts when it interacts with the soil. Without being thrown into the soil, you will not sprout. The third thing is, do not mind if your growth is slow. It is natural. Allah has created this universe in a way, nothing happens in a jiffy. The growth is gradual. It takes time. Do not mind if your growth is slow. The tree tells us that, but when you grow, you extend your branches to give the shade and shadow of comfort to the others, and do so without any discrimination. Do not discriminate when you are grown, when you grow taller. The next thing we learn is, if you are tall, if you're strong, be humble. The resilience of the trees is that it faces the strongest winds because it is flexible. A rigid tree always breaks. The taller you grow, the humble you should become. And the last thing I should say is, we have a duty to this Mother Earth. And Allah has created us as responsible beings. There is nobody besides humans who can have the responsibility to mend or correct the things which we have ourselves spoiled. And I am very proud of partnerships, our associations, our friends, our elders who have made this happen. 5 million trees is just the beginning. We will go for the 5 billion trees if our lifetime allows us. I'm thankful for Honorable Group CEO FDH, for all the team of Capital Smart City. We have been working with all the governments in the provinces. We have been working with many entities, but the unprecedented ownership, the unprecedented support we have from you, sir, we really, really appreciate. I'm very, very thankful. And I think this entire event here that is being hosted here spells its value and spells of the evidence that how Capital Smart City owns us and owns this project. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for the entire team of Capital Smart City. Thank you for all the volunteers here, our Boy Scouts and Guide, the representative of His Highness the Aga Khan Economic Planning Board and the Youth and Sports Boards. We are a team, and most our dear friends, our ICRA members, our global GM, Madam, Her Excellency, each one of you, thank you very much for your presence here. Thank you very much.